coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and coverage of education, business coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our
Assalamu alaikum Gambia. Good morning wherever you are watching us from. This is Gmeb TV, an online TV that is in Banjulinding, West Coast region, the Gambia, West Africa. It's a program that comes your way every Sunday from the hour of 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, called the Educational Dialogue. It's a program that is set on the TV here to talk about the education system in the Gambia, about the educational system in the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, as well as the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology. Last week we have Banjulinding Upper and Senior Secondary School. Of course, this week we are having another school here that is Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School here in the studios. I am your host, Anna Obaji. I will be coming your way today also to discuss issues and also to help the students showcase their talent in the school, in the studio here. As I always tell you, this program is set to set standards and also to motivate students in schools and to talk about the educational system of the Gambia and also to sensitize, educate, pave ways for a conducive teaching and learning environment. So, of course, today also we are here, Sunday the 25th of August 2024, to see another school come and show us and tell us what they have for us. But without wasting much time, I will go straight to introduce the students of Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School. It's a school that is in the West Coast region, in the coastal area, and also a school that is doing well in terms of education, as well as activities in schools, for example, especially on the press. There is a school that is very, very competitive and a school that is also doing well, as I said. So without wasting much time, I will give the students to introduce themselves, but I will also welcome you to GMEB TV. It's a TV that promotes education and business. So we are hosting you here for the second time. This is the second episode of the program. I will give the students the mic to introduce themselves for the benefit of the viewers down there. But as usual, you please like, comment, and then subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important. So I'll give the students the mic to introduce themselves, starting from my far right.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Afatu Pane, a student of Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School and the acting PRO of the Press Club. And thank you, Mr. Vaji, for inviting us today.
Thank you very much, Fatu. Fatu, right? Yeah. Thank you very much, Fatu, for coming. And then we are grateful. She said she is the PRO of the club. That is the Press Club of Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School. Thank you very much. Next to her is another lady. Yes.
Hello, viewers out there. My name is Khadija Tujaite, aka Poetess Dija, the Princess of Literature, the current head girl of Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, and the acting president of the Press Club.
Wow, we have a poet in their midst also, that is Khadija too, and then next to her, or in my life, let me start from this one.
Greetings, viewers out there. My names are Ami Kamara, a student of All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, a member of the Press Club.
Very well, Ami Kamara. Thank you very much for coming. And then the last one there.
Good morning, viewers. My names are Ami Eso, student of All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School and the acting financial secretary of the press.
Wow, the financial secretary there. I think I will have a lot of money today before you leave the studio. All right, thank you for honoring our invitation. I am grateful to have you here. This is the second episode of Educational Dialogue here in Gmeb TV. We will go for a short commercial break before we start the program proper. But before then, I will please remind the viewers to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, and then share is going to be very important. We go for a short commercial break.
In-depth coverage of education, business insights, or the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our
It's another beautiful Sunday, the 25th of August 2024. This is Gmeb TV. Here in the building, we have All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, as I said. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube and the Facebook page and other media platforms. Please, sponsors are also needed, are invited. Please contact our management on 7936387 or 2259012 for sponsorship. We'll be grateful to have sponsors for this program. So today, All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School have a wonderful discussion to make, and then for them, they have a discussion to bring us, and that is the impact of press club on the students' education. They are in the press club, and they realize that the press club has some impacts on the students' education. So that is what we are going to discuss today in this program. But also in this program, we will discuss certain things, and then we also have poems to read or to recite by the students of All Yundum and Senior Secondary School and other discussions to be made. But our focus or our center of discussion today will be on the impacts of press club to students' education with that. With the president, I will start with the president to ask her one or two questions before we go into the impacts of the press club to the students' education. And that is Khadijatu. Khadijatu, when was the press club in your school, All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, established? And then who established it? And if possible, a brief history about the press club.
Okay, the Press Club of All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School was established in 18 October 2018 by Mr. GBCC. And like he established it with few supporting teachers, that is Mr. B.I. and also Mr. Jallo. But students also were interested to join. So it's about 6 years that we are the 6th batch in the press club. And then we do engage into a lot of activities which has to do with poetry, news writing, and presenting in assembly to represent the school in a lot of activities because like the press club says, proficiency in speaking and writing.
Very well, thank you very much. As we heard from her, she said the press club was established by Mr. GBCC, who is a very good friend of mine. He established the press club in All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, so around 6 years now. Yeah. It's an old press club now. They are trying very well, honestly. I've been following their activities, they are doing well. And then after establishing the press club, he had, or you will have, an executive.
Yeah.
Now, the recent executive, I know there are other executives that have gone, but do we have an executive now as we are speaking now?
Yes. Yes, we have an executive. We are one of them.
You are the president?
Yeah.
And who is the vice?
The vice president is in grade 9.
Grade 9?
Yeah, that's how we balance it. If the president comes from the grade 12, the vice will come from the grade 9 because all of us are examination batch.
All right, that is it. All in the Upper and Senior Secondary School. And then I know you have some ways in which you operate in your school. Maybe you have assemblies. During assemblies, you have programs to do. You have meetings, and then maybe you have activities that you do in the school. What are some of those activities? I will ask Fatu, right? Yes.
We normally have activities in the school. Like, for example, when we are having, how to call it, cultural performances, the PRO normally go and inform people about the positive impact of press in students' life.
Do you also have programs like contributions, programs like during assemblies? Do you have during break also? Do you have some activities that you do for the press club? And which days do you have activities in the school?
Yeah, we have some activities in the school. Normally, normally when there is no school, like Sunday or Saturday, we have some activities in the school.
All right, that's impressive. That's impressive. Do you have at any point in time when you invite a media house to come and talk to you about the press, come and give you a training about how you operate and then how you give out news, how you prepare for presentations? Have you, Ami? Yeah. Do you have any time that a media comes to your school, maybe you invite one media to come and talk to you about the press and then show you or train you on how to discuss or to present your work in the press club?
For me, maybe it has happened, but for me, I have never witnessed it.
Okay. Maybe it has happened, but she has never witnessed. Yes, Ami, Khadija, do you have the president? Do you have anything to tell us about that?
Yeah, let me say I am the old mama of the press club. I have experienced a lot of things in the press club. Okay. Yeah, we have been organizing capacity building training in which we invite some experienced people to come and share their thoughts with us. And we also invite a lot of schools to come and join us. I think that's how we meet with your school, like Rich Education. On our Press Day celebration, we invite them, invite Mashu, like the neighboring school, and then we really make friends out of that.
That's very important. I think they have been collaborating with many schools. Likewise, my school is Rich Education Center. We went for their press day. That was was it in June or in May? Thereabout. This year, yes, I was there, and it was a very, very interesting and a very competitive program that they had there. So we will go straight to the topic of discussion. We said the impact of the press club to the students' life and to the students' education. I would like to start with Fatu to give us one or two impacts of the press club to her life personal or to the lives of the students in your school.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Baji. As we said, the importance of press in students' life cannot be overemphasized as far as education is concerned. And press, it helps to build and instill confidence and self-esteem in learners as far as education is concerned. And I personally can attest to that because it has been said, and I quote, "Experience is the best teacher." You know, I never thought of standing in public to do presentation, but since I joined the press club, I have seen several changes in me. Though before I normally do presentation in class, but the confidence was lacking. But when I joined the press club, I started to do my presentation in class as expected of me and to do report and present news on assembly. And finally today I am here. So I can say press club has really helped me as a student.
She said the press club gave her the confidence. It builds your confidence to speak in the public, to face the media. I know it's not easy. If some students are here who have never joined the press club, they find it very difficult to present or to say anything in the presence of or in front of a camera because they don't have the confidence. But with the press club, you are taught to have confidence on how to speak and then how to face the public. Not so? Yes. That's one thing that she loves about the press, one impact that the press club has on the students of their school. I don't know whether Khadija also has an impact or has something to talk about the impacts of the press club. But this is the first time I'm coming around again to talk about more impacts. I know there are many, many impacts that the press club can do to students' life. And then what do you also have to say about that?
I can say press club have really helped me in choosing my career because I used to be someone who is so much in love with all careers. Today I would say I want to be a doctor, tomorrow a teacher, the next day a police. Like
You have no choice.
I have no choice, but like the press club really helped me in knowing who I am. Exactly. Because now I can say I have confidence to stand in public and I have passion for journalism. Then I'm going for journalism. And I stick to that now. At least I make my decision.
You want to be a journalist?
Of course I want to be a journalist. I have passion for it.
So because of the press club, you are able to now
figure out what I want to be in the future.
Exactly. So like the press will also help someone to choose what you want to be in the future.
Yeah, sure.
According to you.
Yeah.
Last week also I have students from Banjulinding, and one of them said he wants to be a journalist. And then you also want to be a journalist. The journalist school is there. That is the Majak is in, yes, and other at the university and other institutions where journalists are trained. I think it's important. So I think one of the importance of this program is to help students to showcase and realize their talents. And then what do you want to be?
I also want to be a journalist.
In the future?
Yeah.
Really?
For sure.
Okay. I have seen. This one said press club gives confidence. And this one said press club help her to figure out what exactly she wants to be in the future. I think that one is very important. I don't know whether your students of your school, some of them who are not in the press club, are aware of this, some of these impacts that you are talking about. Do you tell them about those impacts?
Because we normally sensitize them. When you buy the form, you fill the form. Before you be a member of the club, we make sure we orient you how it goes and how it can help you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes before you will come in, you will know how it goes, how it operates.
Okay, that's important. That's important. So this means you have to buy a form to be a member.
Yeah.
You have to be a member of the press club in all Yundum upper and senior secondary school. You must buy a form and be a member. It serves like your ID card. So any member without a form is not considered as a member.
It's not recognized as a member.
Really?
Yes. Right now, if you don't vote, you are not considered as a citizen.
Impressive. That's according to the poet of all Yundum upper and senior secondary schools here. So, yes. Ami, yes. Ami, you have been in the press club for some time now. Maybe 1 or 2 years now. How many years now?
1 year.
1 year. Okay. What makes you to join the press club?
Welcome to GMEB TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. Open your YouTube app.
Presentation, and on that day, I was the one going to present behalf of our group. Mm-hmm. So, before going to present, I myself will know that the topic I'm going to present, I really understand. But the moment I stand in front of the blackboard, everything disappears. Mm-hmm. But since I joined the press club, I am coming up now. So I can say that press club is really, really important because it helps you to still and build confidence in the student. And it also helps students to speak in public with confidence.
Wow. So because of the press club, she's able to present, and then she's able to do certain works in the class. Before the press club, she will read, have an idea of what the topic is about, but when she goes to the blackboard, and then everything is gone. Everything is gone. But because of the press club now, GC is trying to coach you, and Koli also, right? Yeah. Yes, that is my uncle, Koli. Yes, Ami, so, the Fula girl. Fula, you also have some impacts. You also have some experience, or there are things that motivated you to join the press club. Yeah. What are those?
Well, Mr. Baji, the impact of press in student life, as she mentioned earlier, it cannot be overemphasized, and that is very true. Press, the positive impact of press cannot be overemphasized, and if we are going to do so, I know we are going to spend the whole day here. Yeah. For me, before, I don't know how radio station present until when I was selected to represent my school at Seranga FM. When the program was getting interesting, do you know what happened? A man appears from nowhere and telling us that Sir is 10. I was like, wow, is this happen when this happen at radio station? When it's time, someone have to get in and tell you that Sir is 10. I was really confused, but I didn't know that that is the way radio station present. And it's like press exposed me to the world. I can say press is really, really important to student life. Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Me, a lawyer.
Want to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Want to be a lawyer?
Yeah, for sure. No, no.
The accountant of the press club of Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School wants to be a lawyer. And you, what do you want to be?
I also want to be a lawyer.
You have two journalists on my right-hand side and 2 lawyers on my left-hand side. Then I'm safe. If I have any case, I will call you. Yes, in case I have a case, I will call you. All right, that is interesting there. Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School students that have talents, and then they are doing well. So I think I will go into presentation. Khadijatu here is a poet. When I went to Yundum on the press day, I saw Khadijatu being presented as a poet. At her age, she was in grade 11 at the time, and then she was able to write a book. Right?
Yeah.
I was impressed. That day I was impressed. I wanted to even cry. Because me, I cannot write one page. And a student in grade 10, 11 is writing a book. I think GC, Koli, and the others are doing well.
Yeah,
So you people are doing very well. And Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School, you people are doing very well. So what inspired you to write a book? What motive do you have? How did you sit and think of, I should write a book? And then the idea came in, and then you wrote the book. What inspired you?
I guess the situation of our country forced me into writing a book. Because like the world, or let me say our country, is getting to an extent that if we don't speak or write, our voices won't be heard.
It's through writing.
It's through writing and speaking that people can see, or people can know how we feel.
So that's what do you believe?
If I had sit here without talking, without writing, would you know how I feel?
I won't.
Thank you. But if I write, you read, you will know how I feel. If I speak, you hear, you will know how I feel.
But there's this saying that Africans don't like reading. If you want to hide a secret from an African, write it in a book. So I don't know, you writing that message, important message as you think, to the public there. And then I am there very lazy that I don't read. How do you think I will get the message?
So which is why I don't only decide to write and keep my book. I also stood in front of the public and then speak.
And say it out.
Yeah, and spit it out. Yeah.
What is the title of the book?
The Clash of the Wall.
The Clash of the Wall.
Yeah.
When the wall will clash.
Things that lead to the clash of the wall, actually. That's what's in the book. That's why I call it the Clash of the Wall.
Things that leads the world to clash.
Yeah.
Like the Second World War. So you are anticipating that there will be a Third World War?
Probably it will be Third World War.
So you are trying to stop people from moving to that era?
Yeah.
Interesting. Khadijatu Jete there wrote a book, and the book is under editing or what?
Yeah, it's English. You need further edition, so different people have to look into it before it will be published.
When?
I'm not sure yet, but soon.
With the help of GC and others?
With the help of GC, ABC, and the administration at large.
ABC letters? Or somebody's called ABC?
Abdullah Bikoli.
That's my uncle, you are calling ABC. Okay. That is the book. She said she wrote a book entitled The Clash of the Wall. I pray that we don't have a clash. And I don't want to witness that clash. Where Ukraine, Russia, and others, and America will be fighting. Please.
You'll be the main character. You will be the main character of that Third World War.
Subhanallah. Okay. From that book, is it a story or poems or what?
It consists of 30 poems, no story.
30 poems?
Yeah.
You can remember 5 titles?
5 titles, yeah.
Oh, the first one is what?
I wrote about my mother. I wrote about my teachers. I wrote about my lead teacher. I wrote about the Gambian government. I wrote about Africa, not Africa.
Africa, not Africa?
Africa, not Africa.
Is it different from the one Saul wrote?
Yes, that's actually what Saul said.
But you are quoting from Saul, or you have your own side of the story about the Africa, but not Africa?
You know, he named his book After Africa, Not Africa. So I wrote a poem about Africa, not Africa.
Wow. I don't know. Africa and not Africa. Sometimes when so was even talking on that day, I was like this. Africa and not Africa. Africa with the K and Africa with the C. I said, these people are trying to confuse us here. These people are trying to confuse us. So I think in that book, you said how many poems?
30 poems.
I think you should have 31 poems so that I can also be there.
Don't worry, you have another one.
For me?
Okay, the one that I'm going to recite today makes it 31.
Then, okay. Then we will hear from her. She will give us a poem and we will listen to the words. I think poems are very important. They are food for thought. There are things that you said and people think. Sometimes it's difficult to analyze a poem and understand what exactly the person is telling you, is speaking about, or what is the person is trying, the message the person is trying to pass. But when the person explains, analyze the poem, that is the beauty of literature. She says you are the
Princess of literature.
The princess of literature. Your last exams, how much do you have in literature?
I got the highest in my class.
How much?
73.
73? Yeah. Next time, have 90.
Okay, I will. It's half-term examination. Actually, it's never easy.
Who is the literature teacher?
Madam Wali.
Okay, Madam Wali, you heard her. The princess. Please, try to crown her, please, as a queen. All right, thank you very much. Give us the poem, please.
Okay, before I will start the poem, I just want the viewers to understand that I'm a poetess. And it's not like whatsoever I said, it's about me. I'm just trying to be someone's voice out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is how the poem goes. The title is Smile and Wish Me Good Luck. And here it goes.
All of us will smile. This is done. Yeah. All of us will smile.
And wish good luck.
Make our TV also good luck. My technician, good luck. Yes, let's go.
Okay, here it goes. See, when I was choosing the wrong path, you never advised me. When I was moving with the wrong person, you never advised me. When I was wasting my time and energy, you never advised me. So now that I'm on the right path, smile and wish me good luck. Because you were never there for me when I needed you the most. You never looked at me when I needed you the most. You never valued me when I needed you the most. So why the sudden change? I believe you understand my statement. Where are you when I was nothing? Now that I've become something, I don't need you because you were never around when I needed you. Now this is my chamber. So keep your distance. You know what? I'm glad to be who I am today, and I'm never gonna be who I was. But no matter how hard things were for me, I still stood and say, Alhamdulillah, I thank Allah for everything. That's the end of it.
Wow, let's all smile and wish Allah.
Okay, now is that going to wish me good luck? Wish me good luck.
Good luck then. Yes, interesting there, Khadija to JT. I was very impressed when I came to your press day, seeing that young Gambian talented girl trying to write a book, and then the book is under editing. And I was very impressed when I learned that you have people that you also coach. Yeah. On that day, I remember that day. Yeah. People that came, your mother was there. Yeah. Everyone had said tears that day. It was emotional that day. The mother was very impressed. This one importance of learning, you make your parents and your teachers to be proud. All right. Fatu, are you also writing a poem?
Actually, I'm not a writer.
You are what? Speaker?
Yeah, do I speak?
All right. Khadijatu, when you were writing that poem, how did you, because some of the artists will tell you, I was walking and I saw people doing this, and then I set my music from there. Yeah. You also, how do you have this thought? Let me name my poem, Smile and Wish Me Good Luck.
Okay, having a title comes on different ways, because this title really have so much connection to do with the world we are living. Mm-hmm. Actually, right, you sitting right beside me, mm-hmm. maybe you're thinking like, there's someone out there who needs to contribute to my life, but he's not doing it.
Exactly.
But when you achieve something, they will be the very one to come and knock on your door. Mm-hmm. Actually, if that's me, I will tell you, shut the door behind you. Yeah.
Then I will not come when you are a minister.
Yes.
Or would I?
You will not. When you step at my gate, I will tell you to shut the door behind you.
Even me?
Yes, even you. No, not you. You invite me to come and speak today.
Okay, I think I am doing justice to you. All right. So we go for our second commercial break. When we are back, we come back to the second poetress. Thank you.
From in-depth coverage. Welcome to Gmeb TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type Gmeb TV. Open the channel and click subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out from in-depth coverage of education, business insights, to the latest in sports. We bring you the stories that matters the most and news that shapes our nation. Gmeb TV, bringing the Gambia to your screen.
Hello viewers, welcome back from that commercial break. Here is Gmeb TV. I am your host, Adam Obaji, hosting the program that is called the Educational Dialogue. It's a program that comes your way every Sunday from the hour of 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. It's a program that is designed to help students and then to showcase their talents as they are doing right now. In the building here, I have All Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School. It's a school that I've been following. I've been following the activities since I was going to school. I have people, friends that are there teaching and think they are doing justice to their children. And then I have seen that students are learning from your teachers and you are doing very well. Please keep it up and please be good listeners. All right, if you listen to your teachers, you will learn more. On my far left here, I have Ami. Ami also has a presentation to make. But before we come to the presentation, I want to go back to the topic to remind the viewers about the topic. The topic is the impact of press club on the life of the students or the students' education. I think it's important. The press club is very important, and the press itself is important, whether it's the press club in schools or the press out there, the media, the television, the radio station, newspapers, and the like. They're all important. They are trying to sensitize, trying to educate, and trying to feed the masses on things that are happening in the world. It's important for one to understand that, but most especially in schools. Almost in the Gambia now, every school has a press club. Myself, I have a press club in my school where students do some activities. Away from the, what you said, the press club taught you, Ami, do you have, do you have any other thing that the press club has changed in your life, in your school? Do you?
Yeah. The other thing that press club has changed in my life is the way I was speaking in public by then and now is very, very different. By then, I don't even think I used to speak in public. I see people speaking in public, and I used to wonder how these people manage to speak in public. Exactly. But now, since I joined the press club, I know how these people keep managing to speak in public. Exactly. And it teaches me that confident also. It teaches me confidence. But then, to stand in public and speak is very, very difficult. But since I joined the press club, it's like I'm coming up now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you very much. So, the fullers, we know fullers are not people that have confidence in speaking in public. They don't have confidence when it comes to speaking in public. Before, it's not now that the Gambia has changed. I see fullers talking and fullers journalists and the like. But before, fullers will say, hey, they're gone. I can even disappear. My technician is there. Daldo, he knows what I'm saying. They are always afraid. But thank God the press club is trying. I think Baji, Koli is trying to call you. Yeah. The Joala is trying to tell you what you should do. All right. Ami also, do you have any other thing that the press club has taught you, the impact that the press club has on you?
Just to add some speeches on what she said, she's the one that inspires me to join the press club.
Really?
The way she reports and presents news, it's extraordinary. I was like, wow, I must be like her. I was really, really impressed. So that's why I joined the press club and do the group presentation in class, and I am coming up now. So I can share the press club is really, really important.
Wow, like she inspired you to join the press club because of this guy. And you tried very well, so keep it up, huh? Yes, viewers, I think it's going to be very important for us to go as far as Koina, the last school in the Gambia, to go and cover. Because those schools will not have the opportunity to come here, not so? Because it's far. But if I have these sponsors, I will go down there to interview. Those people also, they deserve. Because they are Gambians like any other Gambian. So I think justice needs to be done to those people also. But we cannot do that without sponsors. So that's why it's going to be very important for people to come out and then sponsor this program. It's important to help students showcase their talents. Other than that, do you also have, is it because of the press club you are able to write?
Of course. I would just, you know what, I always like people to ask me this question.
Exactly.
Who inspired you, or who is your mentor? And I would proudly say Mr. GBC, because he has done a lot for us. We just can't thank him. If not because of him, we would not be sitting here with you. Because at first, she cannot even stand in front of the class and then do her presentation. She so much look like jellyfish and so odd. And for me, before when I start writing poem, it's just like a speech. It doesn't even look like a poem. When I joined the press club, oh God, I just feel like staying in the school forever, just to be a member of the press.
If I may ask, coming back to your book that you are writing, you said the book is Class of the Wall, and then you are working on are you having any support in regards to the editing of the work? Because I know you might be, you are a student, you don't have the financial status to run it, and I know writing books and then publishing books is very expensive. Do you have any support, and where are you getting the support from, and do you need support? Maybe you are okay, or you need support to publish the book.
Talking about support, I can say no, because like Gambians are very good at keep it up, but helping you is the problem. Since the book has been introduced, all I get from people is keep it up, but nothing like have this and then you work on it. That's what is lacking. And like for ABC Addicted, so now we are on the further addiction, which is done by MLSO. And like when you want to further addicted, it requires money, because even the cover page, you need money. And like we have a press club, and the press club is just a club, not financially strong. It's not just like a company that we have money. And the financial secretary is so stingy.
She don't give you money to go and do your work. She's stingy. All right. I think Gambians, we need to help her out, and then anybody who is here who wants to help and support, please contact us. We can also link you to the school. If you contact us, Gmeb TV, we will link you to the school to help her. Please print out that book and release the book. She is young, vibrant, and then ready and willing. She has the confidence to write. And I think there's an encouragement for other Gambians who want to write books. I also coach a student since she was in grade 7. That is the Dija, the poet. The poetress, she was in my press club. I also coach her. But now she's also writing, and then she launched her work last time, not long ago. She was my student. I'm very proud of her, and I'm proud of you people also, proud of all the students here and Gambian students who are trying to put one or two things together. So I think that is going to be very important for people to help her write the book and publish the book. So sponsors are needed for that write-up. I think ML is doing well, because I heard that he is also stepping in to help. I think that is important.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, important. So do you also have other things to talk about the impacts of the press club?
Well, Mr. Baji, press do not always help you in terms of to build confidence, but it also helps you to do socialization with people. I can say when I came new in the school, I looked so solitary. It went to an extent that even going out of break was a problem, was a big deal to me, I can say. We all know how it feels when you go to a new environment. You are not adapted to their system. So, press, I can say, since I joined the press club, I started to mingle with people, with students from different grades and even beyond the school. So I can say press really helped me. And furthermore, it also helped me to know more about our school administration, because I am the admin correspondent. And Mr. Baji, you know it, There's one thing I love most about press is that it does not engage its members into anything that has nothing to do with academic, especially with the art student. You know, the stigma we have that if you are an art student, it's always deal with speaking and writing. And the same goes to press.
Yeah.
Press deals with reading and writing. So I can say us, not only the art student, but students in general. Press has really contributed in our life as a student.
You as the PRO, I think you are the PRO?
Yeah. Acting PRO.
The acting PRO for now.
Yeah.
Have you ever played the role of a PRO?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You're acting.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe from experience, your PRO comes to the class to announce a press activity, maybe news, meetings or activities about the plus. What is the reaction of the student? Because sometimes you go there, hey, bring you this up while you're in class. You know?
I think I'm in a good position to tell you, to answer that question.
Then tell us. You were the PRO before?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
there.
the PRO before. Okay, actually, when I barged into the class, especially when the teacher is in, I took permission from the teacher, and they just hear the word press. They will shout like what? It's like I'm wasting their time. But actually, even if for the fact that I'm distracting their class, it could be, but I'm also trying to put some sense into their heads. But they are not just getting that.
So what do you have to tell the students?
I just want all students to join clubs in their school, even if not press club, but there are a lot of school clubs in your school that you can join, and it will really help. When you join, you yourself will know that it will really make a difference in your life.
Sure. I think it's one of the policies of schools that schools should establish clubs in the schools, and then those clubs, students will try to join this club, whether it's the press club, the Red Cross, the API Health, drama club, or startups like that. I think it's important. I will come to Ami to give us her own side of the story. You have a poem to recite. Entitled?
Beggar.
A beggar. Is it the beggar made in literature? Or is it a different one?
Yeah, it's a different one.
All right. Then give us.
Dear world, I am a beggar. So dear world, see, I go by the name Ami, but Ami was king now. People call me a beggar, some even call me a mad girl. See, sometimes I beg them money to buy food to eat. See, I never feel ashamed to beg, cause that begging is my job. I mean, my occupation where I get a living. I usually say that please give it ma or give it pa. Give it and leave some for me to survive. Those friends of mine all left me and go because they said I am dirty. Some said I smell like a feces drop in the toilet. See, I am the one who begged from person to person. I did not ask him money from father to son, next was mother to daughter. See, I stayed for the whole day without no food, no water to drink. I slept with the empty stomach. See, I am the one who beg different, the same person, but sometimes differences come. They will refuse to give me some, kick me out of their houses. That was the time when I say to myself, why am I part of this world? Oh, Ya Rahman, when will you change my situation? Oh, am I gonna die poor? Nkontele nyimbalu o hanisayala fongo yefisiati. Nga kata nyawo nyakam fongo fa mankinu. Nko sinyajel le ngam fongo so murola manfano. Kwa sinyajel le ngam fongo poezen puruka banyin dunia balu o kono bar hani bi mantano. Wote salon ko ala le benta fe bar manke solusonoti. Nsa munyoni nsabarota tumando bato fo ala safano kenyatu. Wote isa ala mansatalla. Nta ami bembulo dan nakaka fi mafesa na tolu timmandi fo falinga do se ken nanyi mbaluwo kono katu nanyi mbaluwo fo batale warata. See, they tell me ask useless, but I'm not useless. The situation make me to be useless. Oh dear world. See, my nation, which is the Gambia, the youths are crying, the orphans are dying because of starvation. And the rich ones are aware of it, yet no still effort done it. And they are the one opening their big vocal cavity saying that the rich get richer, the poor get poor.
Wow, sucking. It's sucking. It's heart touching. It's like I am about to cry even. I think the poem is sucking. It's about the beggars. I think we can see them in the streets every day and then, now and then you can see them. Some are very, very poor. There are people that I even see at home who are not begging, who also needs, but they just keep themselves because maybe of the stigma of what you are talking about, because the way people are going to label them. So what makes you to talk about the the beggars. People are talking about things there, and you, for your poem, you talk about the beggar.
Because I see that today, this generation, people are not respecting beggars. They treat them anyhow they wish, and they should not treat them like that because we are all human beings.
But also, sometimes you see some people begging, and then in turn, they will harm the one that gives. Because you see some people, they come and beg you for $10, you give them $10, and now they do their magics or whatsoever that they have, and then they will start requesting for more. You can even give them your phones, give them your properties, give them everything. I think sometimes it makes people to find it very difficult to help.
Yeah.
Yes. So
we have many bad people in today's generation. They are the ones who are distracting to others.
So do you have any way that you think one can recognize somebody who needs help?
Like if you need help, and you know that if you go to someone that will help you, you should go there and tell the person that you explain your situation to the person so that the person can help you.
Sometimes also you see some women with children sitting around the market, around Costa Road or other markets, and then begging. Some of them will tell you, I don't have fares today. Tomorrow you see them, I don't have fares. Next tomorrow you see them, I don't have fares. Sometimes it is irritating to some.
Yeah, but like maybe also, like so they come, like maybe they don't have fire, or like what they will eat they don't have it. That's why they are doing it, because they know that like today, like this generation now, if you tell people that help me, they will refuse. That's why others are doing like that.
I think the poem is shocking. Honestly, I felt very bad. I feel very bad when I heard this poem from a student of Old Yundum Upper and Senior Secondary School. But you said you are. Do you want to also write a book?
Yeah, but I don't start it yet.
But do you want to write?
Yes.
Let me ask her this: if you want to write a book, as she wants, but she said not yet. If you want to write a book, what is the first step you need to do?
Come again.
If you want to write a book, as she said, she wants to write a book, but she has not started yet. Now, I also want to write a book. What is the first step I need to do?
Let me just tell you this for free. Like, if you said, I want to, and you don't, you will never do. So you have to start, and you will.
Tell her.
Okay, you have to start earlier. The earlier, the better.
You have to, so you have to start. Don't procrastinate. I will. Huh? The more you say I will, you continue to I will. You not. So I think it's going to be very important.
Let me shock you, because she has already changed our mood. Let me bring back our mood. Okay.
Thank you.
This girl today, when she wake up in the morning, she was hungry, but her mom frowned her face. She wanted to eat breakfast. Do you know how she did it? Okay. She called her mom almost 3 times. Mom, the mom said yes. Mom, the mom said yes. Mom, the mom said, what happened? She said, I was just trying to clear my throat. And that was so crazy. If you need food, you better tell your mom, I'm stepping out, can I have breakfast? Yes. As easy as that. She was just calling mom 3 times. And the worst thing is she was like, I was just trying to clear my throat.
So clear it, you have to call your mom. All right, thank you very much for bringing us back to the program. This is Gmeb TV. It's your educational dialogue hour from the hours of 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I think we are very soon we will run out of time. And then I will ask you this question. Do you have any difficulties in your press club? The press club is having some difficulties on running the club. Do you have?
Difficulties like finance. We are not financially strong. And the other thing is, yeah, I can say we are not financially strong. That is the most important thing. Because in this life, you cannot do anything without money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you want to go out, your school gives you permissions to go out anytime you have programs. Do you have any support from that side, from the school side, administration?
Come again?
Your school administration. Excuse me. The school administration, if you want to go out on an activity like this or any other activity, do you have any support from your admin? Financially or morally? Maybe not financially, but even morally, to encourage you and then advise you, tell you what you need to do. Yes.
Yeah, if you say morally, I accept, but financially, they don't. They will help you in, I don't know, morals, but to advise you and keep encouraging you. But in financial terms, they will not help you. And in financial terms, when we need money, it's only our club coordinator, GC, what we have. And if you don't have, he sometimes take it from his pockets. Yeah. For GC, he's really, really doing good. I don't know how to thank GC. Like GC is a good man. GC, thank you. GC, thank you. He's a full. Thank you.
For calling, I have to give you something.
It's like you are right.
All right, thank you very much. That is only over senior secondary school. I think it's important. School administration should also cater something for the clubs. I think it's important. Though it's difficult, but it's important. I know in the school budget, maybe they are going by their school budgets, but let's try to help financially. Maybe things that you need, like you want to buy newspapers, or you have an activity to do, and then the school has to step in. But I think the school is giving you the ground, giving you the permission to run the activities in the school. Anything that you want to do, they will help you and give you moral advices and stuff like that. That is important. But also financially, as you said, you need Kodo as the financial secretary from her. All right. Any other difficulties do you have in the press club? Maybe personally you, the students, or the club?
Come again?
Any difficulties? Do you have any difficulties to run or to be in the club? Either students or the press club itself, or you personally? Do you have any difficulties in the press club?
No, I don't have.
You don't have personal. But the club?
No, I don't think.
The club don't have any difficulties. Everything is okay in your club.
No, like what she said, financial. We need support. They need to help us. Like our press club is not that much strong.
Exactly. So the student side coming to join the press club, do you have a large number, or you still have some students who are yet to join?
Yeah, we still have some students who are yet to join.
The number is not large in the press club.
It's not large.
So what can you tell those that are watching and those students in your class, in your school, who you want to encourage to join the press club? What do you tell?
Like, I would like to tell them to join the press club, because press club is really, really important. Like, I can take an example of myself. Though before, even to speak was my problem. But since I joined the press club, now I can even speak in the public with confidence. So I would like them to join the press club so that they can also be like that.
Very well. It's important. She's advising you to join the press club. All in them students, please join the press club. Ngeen bàyyi taxaw si Johnson bi fële. All in them students. Ngeen dem si biir garage bi di wóor foofu. Wala nga nekk di wóor nga dem join press club bi. Fan naa moo gën a important te du. Yes. Your last words, please.
I can say, I just have to elaborate on what they've said about the problems we're facing in the club. We need writing parts, because sometimes, like when you come to news presenting or reporting, we have to go outside, use our own money, and then do photocopy. Sometimes, like when it's like emergency news, we have to receive it in the morning. Like when you're not prepared for something, you will not do good in it. But like when you get it before the day, like Monday assembly, you just have to be prepared. When you come, you will deliver as expected. But when you get it like Monday morning, you are never going to do well as expected. But I would just advise the stakeholders to help the young ones. We really need help. You know, when you have money and then you invest it into someone or someone who is coming up, you will never waste in it. Sure. Because like you don't know what will happen in the future. Sure. Just look at Gmeb at first when she was coming up with athletic. No one helped her. Sure. She just have few supports on like maybe teachers or coordinators or coaches. She come up to an extent of representing the Gambia. Who knows whether tomorrow one of us is going to represent the Gambia? No one knows. But now people are trying to partner with her when she has already become successful. Is that what we really call it? Is that that's not how we want our country to be. Exactly. Definitely our government officials are not delivering the goods. I'm sorry to say that, but that's not what we expect from them.
So students, that's what to the students, advice?
The advice to the students is for them to join clubs in their school. Learning does not only stop in the four corners of the classroom. Exactly. If you're not good in class, you can be good at something else. So you can only know that if you try it. But if you don't try it, you will never know.
Exactly. Gmeb TV, we are also trying to help in one way or the other, because all of us cannot be in the school GNB TV cannot go to your school, but at least we can also bring you here so that you can showcase your talent. And you like one of the objective of the program is to help the students who are voiceless, the people whose voice are give chance to the voiceless to give out whatever they have to say out there. I mean, somebody may have something in mind, but the person don't have any avenue, has no place to say it out. But maybe this platform will help. So we are also trying to play our quota, that is GMEB TV. One of our role is for education. That is genius margin for education and business. So I think education is important there. Last words.
Well, what I have to say to my fellow students is if they wanted to be here like us, they have to join the press club. And press is really important because it exposes you to the wider world. For us being here today is because of press. Hadn't been, we haven't joined the press club. I don't think so today we'll be here. But because of press, that's why we are here today. So I am really encouraging them to join the press club when we resume.
Her Majesty, the coordinator's wife.
Okay, please join the club. As they said, it's important, and then we also try to help them and support them. GMEB TV, we are very happy to have students here. We are very grateful to have you here. We are very, very happy. And as I said, I would like to invite schools as long as Basse, all right, the length and the breadth of this country, to come and also showcase their talent. They also have some things that they have to say, because I was in Seattle and I know how they feel there. So it's going to be very important we have sponsors for this program so that we can cover other schools that don't have, who are underprivileged to come to the TV here and showcase their talents. I think it's important. As a poet, I want you to ginger us. You said you wrote one for your mom.
Yes.
Can we hear it?
I don't cram all, but I can say a few lines on it.
A few lines.
Okay. When I used to cry in pain, you make funny faces so that I could forget my pain in vain. Mom, you have shared your life stories with me so that I can understand the world in a better way. If loving you was a crime, then I am not scared to be in jail.
Wow. Mom, she said that. I think all the mothers will be happy today.
Yeah.
All right.
It's for my mother.
For all the mothers, including my mother.
Yes.
All the mothers.
Excluded. My mother is a Jola.
Who told you my mother is a Jola?
I'm too a Jola.
I'm not a Jola.
What are you?
I'm a Gambian. All right. Well, viewers, this brings us to the end of this program today, Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024. I am very impressed. I am very happy. And I know the viewers are also impressed and happy with your teachers are happy, your school, your administration, the studio here. We are all happy for your coming and honoring our invitation. Thank you very much for your performance, and your presentations are wonderful. I am very happy. Please, sponsors invited, as I said. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, and then like, share, and comment on our programs. Please do stay tuned for other interesting. On behalf of the administration or the management of GMEB TV, we thank you for coming. And then my technician there, Mr. Jallo, thank you very much for the coverage. And then the staff of GMEB TV and the management, the CEO, big respect to all of you. Till I come your way next week, Sunday. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Welcome to GMEB TV, your go-to source for exclusive news and stories from the Gambia. Stay informed and stay ahead with our expert analysis. And open your YouTube app, click the search bar and type GMEB TV.